Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth Mazingo and this is my article summary vlog. This course is COM 601, also known as Communication Fluency. Today's date is June 4th, 2017. This vlog is about the article Orientation for Communication, the Embodiment of Language and Dance. The author is named Adesola Akinle. The author Akinle states that she researched the place of movement, particularly dance, in understanding and communication of the lived experience. According to Akinle, she received her information by working with students in 4 different schools in the United Kingdom. Akinle claims the language of dance has a methodological approach to its experience and takes a pragmatist view on embodiment. Akinle believes that language has a rhizomatic relationship, which means they all contribute to the communication of the multi-layered embodiment. Akinle claims that somatic expression is important in communication, which means understanding the language of the body. When looking at the pragmatist perspective of embodiment, Dewey, Boydston, and Levine, as cited by Akinle, state that interaction is crucial in creating ideas. On the other hand, according to Akinle, there is a gap between embodiment and experience when it comes to creating meaning. According to Dewey, as cited by Akinle, because there are many types of communication, humans potentially create narratives of their experiences because words are not substantial. To research the language of dance, Akinle says she used narratives from the participants that spoke of their somatic experiences. She says she also used ethnography. According to the authors Dewey, Boydston, Levine, and Shusterman, whose works were used by Akinle in this article, the important concepts of this article are embodiment as 2 concepts of transaction and situation, embodiment as an interaction, somaesthetics in its 3 categories, which are theoretical construction of the body, exploration into use of the body, and practical expertise and experience of doing, and language as the heart of communication. According to Akinle, it took 3 years of research and meeting with the participants once a week for a couple of months. As mentioned before, Akinle claims she used narratives from the participants about their experiences while participating in the research. She says the participants wrote their narratives by verbal storytelling, visual illustration, sculpture, and choreography. She claims the participants created these mediums by finding places that were special to them in the school building. Akinle says she wanted the focus of the research to be on the participants' understanding of their experiences. The article says Akinle found 3 results from the method she used: coordination for orientation for communication, relationships of orientation that transform the real, and coordination for power relationships. Akinle believes these outcomes come from their embodied experiences. According to Akinle, experience involves knowledge because the participants' knowledge of what and how they were communicating affected their experiences. Akinle states that the participants tested the truth of the division in verbal language they used on a normal basis by using a new nonverbal language of dance. Akinle claims that the information changed from meaning being created for the body to meaning being created within it. Akinle claims that there were inconsistencies in the interpretation because the movement could not be verbally interpreted. Akinle believes the participants' narratives were multidimensional. She said each time they spoke of their experience, they did not repetitively say the same concepts each time. As quoted by Dewey, who is cited by Akinle in the article, thought is more influenced by language than language is by thought. This is true in the case of the participants' concepts according to Akinle. Akinle claims the participants used their own creativity for their work. Akinle claims she used rhizome to guide the work, which is a structure that does not have a central core from which things branch out, but has an extended network of shoots, each of which has the same potential. Akinle says that because the participants had never danced before, the concepts of dance and its language were difficult to understand. However, Akinle states the participants were able to grasp the concepts in no time. Akinle states there is a gap in embodiment between what a person feels about an experience and how he or she communicates about the experience. She claims that the bridge establishes the gap, but in transaction, they create each other. In the findings, Akinle believes that the language of dance interprets some ideas of the experience that verbal communication cannot. In conclusion, Akinle believes the participants' concepts were that of somaesthetic experience, which is the term used by Shusterman as cited in the article. She quotes that dance as a language offers a unique property to lift the isolation of sensation. Here are the references I used in this presentation that were also used in Akinle's article, Orientation of Communication, Embodiment, and the Language of Dance.